Hello, welcome to Algorithms. My name is Saurabh, and in this presentation, we are going to discuss about cloud computing key performance indicators. Last one we discussed about cloud computing ROI models. So now you have ROI models, cloud computing KPIs, which are mapped to time, cost, quality, and margin or profitability. That gives you a good landscape of different indicators, and that you can share with the CIOs and sponsors of your projects, cloud migration projects. This makes a lot of sense if your project is more than $5 million, less than $5 million. I'm not sure if it makes sense to capture so many KPIs and looking at so many different ROI models, because it consumes times, it consumes effort, and somebody has to be allocated to do these activity in a timely manner to make sure that, or somebody has to make it an automation tool to make sure that these data points are updated on a regular basis, maybe weekly, monthly, quarterly, however you want to share it with the sponsors. Okay, so let's get started. So in this case, we are talking about total 4 KPIs in time, 4 KPIs for cost, 2 KPIs for quality, and 2 KPIs for margin or profitability. So availability versus cost recovery SLA, it is indicator of availability performance compared to current service levels. Workload predictable cost, it is indicator of capex cost on premises ownership versus your cloud ownership. Variable cost, it is indicator of OPEX cost for on-premise ownership versus cloud, and it also indicates in certain instances of burst cost, capex versus OPEX. We all know that. Workload versus utilization percentage, it is indicator of cost effective cloud workload utilization. Workload type allocations, so workload size versus memory, processor, or storage and compute and memory distribution, it is indicator of percentage of IT asset workload using cloud. Instance to asset ratio, it is indicator of percentage and cost of rationalization consolidation of IT assets. Degree of complexity reduction, now this is important when you are doing so when you are in the planning phase, you have to rationalize the complete application portfolio, and that's where this indicator plays an important role to help you gauge the degree of complexity first of all, and then when you move to cloud, how this degree of complexity will be reduced. From the ecosystem and optionality perspective, it is more about assets, APIs, catalog items, service items. Now from when we talk about quality, so SLA is a response error rate. This is basically it's simple. So you have SLAs, and then you have frequency of defective responses. So that's what you have to calculate. Intelligent automation, it is just the level of automation you have in your cloud adoption program that you are planning to have. Revenue efficiencies, from the margin perspective, your ability to generate margin, maybe increase or budget efficiency per margin. Now rate of annuity return. Market disruption rate, you need to look at rate of revenue growth, rate of new market acquisition. This is more from the business side. So if you are talking to business owners, and if you want to gauge the performance of the different applications which are mapped to the business capabilities, which are providing certain products and services, in those cases these KPIs are really helpful in order to showcase that how business is increasing or business is improving from the profitability and from top and bottom line perspective. Plus it helps you build trust from the business perspective as well, like business owners take more interest in supporting your migration program. This aligns more towards innovation, because when we are focusing completely on business innovation, these are the KPIs which plays an important role. And it is important, if you have an element of innovation, or I would say re-architecture or rebuilding in your migration program, you should highlight these KPIs and should exhibit to your sponsors and the business stakeholders. I guess this is it from my side. Thank you very much. Have a great day.